In this video, we will discuss how my P2P lending portfolio performed in April. You will learn how much interest I have earned and what changes I made to my investments in P2P loans. Remember that this video is no investment advice. P2P lending is risky, and if certain risks materialize, you might lose your money. The goal is just to show you my skin in the game and give you some valuable information that might help you optimize your portfolio. In this table, you can see the outstanding portfolio amount at the end of April. In the right column, you can see how the portfolio amount has changed compared to the previous month. The portfolio increased slightly on the income marketplace. The performance of my loans on this platform has been satisfactory so far. The lender I invest in has also released a financial report for the previous year, reporting a net profit of around 1.1 million euros. I've also increased my stake on Esketit, but at the time when I exported the data for this video, I had some cash drag on the platform, meaning the total invested amount has not increased from the previous month. I also withdrew some funds from Estate Guru. Some loans were repaid in April, and I'm not yet ready to deploy more funds as the default rate is still pretty high. On Monster, I received a fraction of the money back from Rappi Credit with additional late payment fees. We will see whether the lender will honor its promise to repay the debt by the end of June, as Monster informed investors on its blog. There have not been any significant changes regarding the portfolio on Peerberry or Robocash. The availability of loans on Robocash remains low. There is also no progress on the delayed loans from Moldova on Reinvest24. Both Kherson, the lender, and Reinvest24 have not shared anything meaningful about the situation at the time of recording. If Kherson fails to refinance its loans and repay investors, it will certainly have a negative impact not only on Reinvest24, as Kherson is also one of the shareholders, but also on Kerson's newly launched platform, which may end even before it started due to the reputational damage the company might suffer if a solution won't be presented soon. My investment in Fintown continues to perform as expected. I also tested the withdrawals, which worked just fine. As the minimum lockup period is now over for my investment, I could request a payout and exit the platform anytime. This is quite a good feature that significantly increases my liquidity on the platform. The outstanding portfolio amount at the end of April was 82,153 euros, which is 0.96% lower than in March. This portfolio generated 794 euros in interest and late payment fees, which is 20% more than in the previous period. In this chart, you can see the interest payout from every platform. As you can see in this graphic, most of my funds are invested in Peerberry, Esketit, and Robocash. Default rate increased by 1% in comparison to the previous month, while the portion of late loans decreased by 8%. The funds in recovery from war-affected loans also decreased by 10% to 3,981 euros. When we look at the loan types, the portion of real estate loans decreased in favor of commercial loans, which are basically loans to Robocash and money for finance to fund the development of their lending companies. When we look at the diversification across countries, we can see that the exposure in Poland increased, mainly as those loans had a higher availability on Peerberry. There has been no significant change regarding the security of the portfolio. 19% of the loans are secured with a mortgage, whereas the rest are unsecured loans backed by a buyback guarantee. To summarize this portfolio update, the average investment per loan in April was 91 euro and the weighted average interest rate decreased to 11.19%. The portfolio is split across 900 loans in 18 countries. So that's been my portfolio update. If you found this video helpful, hit the like button and subscribe to get notified about future updates. If you have made any changes to your portfolio last month, let me know in the comments below. Thanks for watching, and I'll catch you in the next one.